Oh, so nice. He's taking us on a scenic view for the next 15 minutes of the Keys. Look, there's Key West. He's funny. Okay, let's talk ship. Let's talk about some ship, yo.
Amy, how dare you?
Let's start with...
vulgar.
What shall we start with?
I was disappointed.
Maybe I should sit next to you so we can, like, film on each other. Me and you and my butterfly. No, we have to have some sun. I'm not a vampire, but I feel like one. Did you guys meet Gerard Way?
Can you stop?
From My Chemical Romance over there on her $50 backpack. I'm only saying that because she didn't want to carry my Harvey seatbelt backpack with a colorful Mickey straps.
The rainbow Mickey straps.
Which she calls the rainbow backpack. She's not anti-color, obviously. Seams. Point is, I had to get her a backpack.
Okay, now I gotta make a pink. I like pink. Don't like.
She likes pink in her hair. There's nothing wrong with the color pink, but her favorite color is black.
You're putting words in my mouth, woman. I actually don't like pink very much at all.
That's why it's in her hair.
It's in my hair because it looks good, not because I like it.
You don't like your hair? Pink?
I don't like the color pink. I just think it looks good in my hair.
Wow. Okay.
But I don't like the color pink on anything else. So.
I don't know what the heck that banging noise has been.
It's been the ship. That's what it sounds like, something.
Someone banging. Anyway, let's not get sidetracked here. I bought her the backpack because it's what she wanted and she carries things like the mule. So therefore I'll buy her a nice backpack. But she's taking care of that backpack.
Amy wanted to buy me a plain black backpack and I told her it had to have...
Well, might as well pay $15, $20 more and get one she wants.
On it.
You don't tell me anything. I get you what I want and nothing else.
Yeah, right, Amy. You know... you spent all day trying to get me to tell you what backpack I wanted.
Okay, it's because I wanted to get you something you wanted.
You wanted to get me a plain black one.
She's been treating that backpack like it's a human being.
Yeah, they think I'm a weirdo.
She gets out of her chair to go and fix it like a baby. You know, like a baby sitting there and its little collar's messed up, and you go over there and you fix its little collar. That's what she does at Gerard. My dad's been teasing her about him and Chris motionless on her shirt. It's his favorite thing to do. Anyway, I thought
he's an old person.
What
do old people think of people like that?
Heard a lot about Celebrity. In my mind, it was comparable to Princess. It was top rated, but then so was Carnival. I just thought that it would be a little different than it actually ended up being. Wait. But, disclaimer, this is a chartered cruise. It might be completely different from a non-chartered cruise. Technically, the whole ship's chartered out. They might not...
Yeah, like...
Try as hard or something.
Carnival is my least favorite cruise line, but the Carnival cruise that was chartered that I went on was one of my favorite cruises I've ever been on because it was chartered. Even if the ship wasn't the best, it just was really nice.
Well,
so how
did it not live up to my expectations?
Let's see. The entire ship looks really, really run down.
Dated?
I think it's actually even worse than the Majesty.
Was before it had its renovation.
Before it had renovation, I thought was so bad, but this is worse. At least the Majesty looks
extremely dated, and I mean like from the cracks in the floor to the rust everywhere, and the bad paint, and the scuff marks,
bog of the bathroom
dented
floor.
metals, and the missing railings, and rusty paint everywhere, and just.
Oh, also, I think the service on the ship is not good, especially for having not even the full capacity of people on the ship.
Once again, maybe that's because it's a chartered cruise. I don't know. But this is up there with like the MSC Divina service where no people stood up is super nice. Well, the lady who got me water.
The two people who actually do our drinks, I think, were nice.
Yeah, and one lady in the coffee bar.
Yeah, the lady in the coffee bar and the lady in the buffet who does the drinks. They're both nice. And then one lady who takes our dishes in the buffet is actually nice.
Yeah, but other people I felt like first of all, I didn't even care if I was there and didn't seem... Yeah. Maybe sometimes even bothering them.
And we're not, like, nitpicking either, because it's just, it really makes a difference.
No one, except for those few people, were overly thrilled. Or, I mean, even though they might not be, it doesn't matter. They still didn't seem like they were even happy.
Actually, no, it wasn't
the waiters.
The way they acted. It's just they didn't really provide good service at all.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. The people in the theater last night during the show were standing there, the bartender people who took your drinks... They were standing there watching the show, and we got like 2 drinks the entire show.
First of all, I'm waiting like 20 minutes. I want to drink because I don't drink most of my drinks besides coffee.
Get up and go to the bar to get a drink because the people wouldn't come.
I got up and walked up to the thing where they were standing back there watching the show in the dark, and I had to stand up there and order my drink and wait while I watched the show from back there, get my drink, go back to my seat. Anyway, it's like they don't really go out of their way to help you here.
Yeah.
On this cruise, this specific cruise, except for those 3 people we told you about. So I wasn't impressed with the service whatsoever, the friendliness of the crew. No anyone out of their way or above and beyond or anything like that to make you feel like...
What?
We're almost into the dark blue. Remember I said
It's
they're going to
cool.
come straight out.
Oh yeah, look over
It's
there.
not deep enough. The light blue is really shallow.
I wasn't, the looks of the ship, I guess I was expecting more luxury and...
I
They dig a
really
channel
don't
out
like the
here, and they got to
atrium.
follow the buoys, but they dig it out deep so they can come in. Because I told you, I used to walk around, it was never more than your knee.
Oh,
Between
wow.
the islands, you just walk around.
Wow, it got deep then, didn't it?
Yeah.
Getting conchs. You hold your mask down there, actually, you can see them real good. They were huge.
Seriously?
Yeah.
The food.
Blech.
Once again, it's a chartered cruise, so I'm going to imagine that they had less than they normally would because there's not that as many people on the ship, and they don't
There
have
were a
to...
few things that were good. I mean, I definitely think that I
Me.
ate more than I would on a Carnival ship,
I'm
but
good.
some of the things were really gross.
I didn't care for the... I mean, I ate the 2 brunches. Besides nitpicking with a few things here and there. I wasn't impressed with the food, and it made me feel yucky. Like, I didn't even eat after those 2
Yeah.
mornings because, I don't know, it made my stomach upset. Like they did on the
Kind of
Divina.
just drink fruit punch the
we go.
entire time.
Don't care for the food. The menu is very small.
I
Very,
think
like
only
the 2
thing on
days of
this cruise
brunch.
that I would say was excellent.
Creme
was
brulee, that first
the
night.
fruit punch. And
Fruit punch.
Those dang
Coffee.
donuts.
And the donuts from the
So
cafe.
Good.
Good coffee. We're just going over what we feel about the ship. So, I'm not going to use this as a judge to celebrity because it is our first celebrity and it's a chartered cruise. Normally,
I sure don't feel like a celebrity on this ship.
Normally people will be like, well, that's because it's a smaller ship, but I like the smaller ships. And a lot of the smaller ships are nicer.
usually a lot
Are really
nicer than
nice.
big ships.
Because better service, less people,
And they're actually
more...
upkept too, because the big ones are so big it's hard to upkeep such a huge ship.
Mm-hmm.
But no, not this ship.
Or unless it's just the chartered thing.
What?
The chartered thing. The actual company, the Star Vista Live that did the chartered cruise was, I mean, the chartered part of the cruise was awesome. The concerts every night, the way they had it organized was super. I liked it a lot. So totally would
What?
recommend the 70s rock and
Dead
romance.
Idol cruise.
Oh my god, Dad.
What's the Dead Idol cruise?
You know, like with Freddie and Mikey Jackson.
Mikey
them.
Jackson.
What'd you think about this
Mikey
ship?
Way.
And bring Zara's on, he'd enjoy that.
What'd you think about the ship?
I'm not impressed at all.
Nicely, why
I love
not?
the face change.
I've never found so many discrepancies on even Carnival.
Yeah, I was shocked about that.
I thought the way you talked it was going to be really nice, but
I
it's
was
filthy.
What a soggy cruise line.
anyway, soggy.
Wow, they cleaned the window, look.
Like I said, I have said this to you guys before, and I'll say it again. Every single sailing can be completely different. It's night and day. It can be like one complete different
It's
ship
true.
from another one. So my experiences and yours might be completely different. If you've
I
been on the
still
ship and
think-
you loved it, there might be a different crew. It might be because it was a charter, whatever. That's just our experiences I'm sharing with you guys. But I wouldn't, you know.
What made this cruise tolerable was the music. If it wasn't for the bands, it would be intolerable for me.
But it would have been different, you know, if it wasn't a charter cruise, though. That's what we're saying. There would have been more activities and different
And you
food.
wouldn't got the t-shirt.
Right, so we came out,
You love
but
the
the
t-shirt.
70s rock and romance cruise was cool, right? He's just not a fan of the ship. If the staff got better and the ship was like renovated and stuff, it would be a lot better, I think. Anyway, what's next? Shore
Let's start out
excursions.
here.
Oh my goodness. Mexico. First, I have to say, we went to Mr. Sancho's. You guys can go watch that. And if you ever get confused on vlogs, we do episode them by number them by episode. But you can go to seacruisersvlogs.com, which is a website. It's like our index. And it's every ship line, like Carnival. You click on that, and then you can click on all the ships we've been on. And say you click on Carnival Ecstasy, it'll start with the vlog number 1 and go all the way to the end, and so on and so forth. So you can see everything there. We went to Mr. Sancho's for the first time. I know there's more like private
places to go. But we wanted to try
We
it.
wanted to
because
try
everyone
it.
talks about it.
It's super popular. The food was good, but not great. It was not near as good as Sky Reef.
But,
Many desserts.
like I always say, you have to pay for Sky Reef's
Had more
food,
desserts
so...
than
No,
food.
they have all inclusive now, and it's like the same price.
Well,
They had more desserts
Sky
than
Reef
food.
then.
But the thing is, Sky Reef is snorkeling, not swimming. Mr. Sancho's is swimming. And Chocanob is more like a multi-activity snorkeling. Okay? So, Chocanob was fun, but if I wanted to go snorkeling, I would totally go to Sky Reef. If I wanted to sit at a beach and eat all day, like I did at Mr. Sancho's, I didn't swim. I'd go to Sky Reef.
Ow.
The food at Sky Reef was the best. and it was quiet and nice, and it wasn't as busy. I really like Sky Reef better. But if you're looking for all-you-can-eat beach and all-you-can-drink, you know, it's a fun place with a pool and everything. I'm not going to say anything bad about it.
Actually, I want to note
that,
Mr. Sancho's, is what I want to say, just because I just remembered. I don't think the children's area is safe for kids.
That's what I was going to say. The jumpy part she was at.
I'm 14, okay? I'm very good at swimming. I've been swimming my entire life. And it was hard for me to keep up with everything and not go under those big floats.
Make your kid wear a lifeguard life vest no matter what they say.
Off of the stuff. Okay, and some of these little kids around there, I had to help keep them up off the water because they were freaking screaming in the water, going under and stuff.
And here's where I have to say, I stood on the beach and watched her.
These poor kids.
Go look at the video, you guys. There's like different layers of water inflatables, and the water went from 5 to 10 feet deep in 3 different sections. So what happens is on the big old tall things, as you can see on the video, Manara had finally got up on it and started to go up it, and she slipped because it's very slippery.
Yeah.
And she fell, and other people fell.
What happens is you could knock yourself unconscious.
That's how a lot of people die.
Knock someone else unconscious.
A kid could land on you.
Yeah.
The lifeguard, guess what? They're so far back. Little kids.
Yeah.
Someone almost landed on you. Wait, the lifeguards are way back on the shore. And I'm going to say this because I am a paranoid mom. I never took my eyes off Manara, and a couple times I thought I was going to have a panic attack because she fell off the backside of that thing. I didn't see her for like a minute because another giant inflatable was in front of where you go to get on at. And so I went to the lifeguard. I was like, excuse me. I was like, my daughter fell off, you know, like a minute ago. And do you see her? And he's like, I see someone over there with pink hair and goggles. I'm like, okay, that's her. But when I was looking the whole time, half the time, my son was a lifeguard at Disney. And in the little pool, they have multiple people around each section. And you watch your section, and you have to get up. You can't sit for more than like 5 minutes. Because anything that will get you to like kind of zone out, you don't want to do because you've always been alert. The lifeguards, half the time, was looking at the ground or talking to his buddy. Or looking at the beach.
You do what you want. They're lined up already.
Okay, well, I'll be up there. You get our chair.
Hey?
I'll be up in a few minutes.
Down the hallway.
Well, get our chair. Same one. Okay. Anyway, I was not comfortable with lifeguards there. And in a lot of other places we went, they have those platforms out in the water, buoy platforms, where the lifeguard sits. One of them should be back in the 10-foot deep by the big dangerous things so they can immediately respond to action.
Even some of these people who are like adults or get in trouble.
So I didn't like that.
If you're letting your little kid go out there, it's like a really little.
Don't let your little kid go out there without.
Give him one of the life vests.
That was the scariest thing
for sure. Because this little kid out there, who must have been like
he was little.
like 7.
I saw you help him up, and then you fell.
If he didn't have a life vest on, I was. Because
you refuse on wearing life vests usually, but you probably would have liked to have had one, huh? But it would have made you feel better.
Not me.
Well, anyway.
Not me. All I have to do if I get tired swimming is just lay on my back.
And here's a tip. I wouldn't suggest maybe doing that first like Menard did. It's very extenuating.
All your energy, like, absolutely.
The other thing I have to say about Mr. Sancho's, yes, the food quality wasn't the best at all. And the drinks were like from Mix, like not good.
Fruit punch was actually pretty good. I was very surprised.
I didn't have that. Expecting but the mixed drinks I got.
Okay, sorry, this is a tip if you go there. Get light ice because they fill your entire cup up with ice and you can't drink your drink because there's so much ice and you're choking on it. So if you get light ice and it melts really quickly and it just doesn't water on your drink and you can actually drink it. It annoyed me so bad all day.
A couple of mixed drinks I got were very like mixy and I didn't care for them, so I just drank beer. And I know, and on the TripAdvisor, all the people went on about the service, but I did not find the service to be outstanding whatsoever.
Actually, I was sitting at the pool bar for like
I had to go get my own drink.
And then only came to get my drink like twice.
But
they were standing right there.
It's true.
Literally, I was against the bar, and there was like 5 people in there.
You saw we were under that buffet area, and the 2 dudes just stood back there by the buffet, and I'm like, every time I needed something, I had to wait and get their attention. But here I am on vacation, I don't want to see her stressed out about trying to get a refill on my drink. I was going to order nachos.
And the Wi-Fi was slow. Really.
It was super duper slow. I ordered nachos for breakfast, and I was going to order them again at 2 before I left, because Dad ate the shrimp, and no one ate the steak, but whatever. I didn't even get them, because the guy never came back. I heard, oh, your drink's always full, your cup's always full. That wasn't the case for us. So I was not impressed at all with the service. Like, I wouldn't even go back there. I would go to Sky Reef, or I would try the other place.
I liked Sky Reef a lot.
I'd try another place. That's what I would do.
It was really calm. Choconob was the nice, relaxing one.
But look, a lot of people seem to enjoy it. Where like the people hang out at the pool, like the teen, like the young adults. But anyway, I have to say something about the pool.
If you want to just like drink all day and be around those kind of people that
drink all
have
day.
Some fun. No, seriously.
I know.
If you're in the, like,
it's a party place.
Those party people, you'd have fun.
But even if not, it's not like they. See, the other thing was I thought it might be too busy or too crazy, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it was
I
nice.
just wasn't impressed with the food or the service.
And it's also entertaining. Some people drink. It's really entertaining.
The pool was disgusting.
Pool was so
I don't know
gross.
if it's just the day we were there, and maybe it's meticulous every other day, but when I looked down, and you know me, I don't even like pools, and I saw nothing but, like, it's not even, like, cloudy. You look in the water, and all you see are white chunks and particles floating completely in the water everywhere, like pieces of skin. I mean, it was disgusting, wasn't it? I saw that, and I was just, I got out, and I went and washed, and I was like, it was just gross. It's the grossest. It was actually the nastiest pool I think I've ever seen, and I can't believe I got in it. Okay, next. I know this is a long video, but we're giving you our Key West renting a vehicle. I liked renting a vehicle. I'm fine with walking too, you know.
Well, actually,
but we got a lot more done.
The only thing I can talk about renting a vehicle, which was nothing to do with the vehicle people's fault at all,
but it had to do with renting a vehicle.
No parking whatsoever. I swear to God. Oh my God, we drove around for at least like 30 minutes looking for a parking spot.
Oh gosh, the parking was so frustrating, and then they charged a fortune to park.
$10 for like an hour.
If you think you're going to go to the restaurant and get parking because you're a customer there, that does not happen. Nope. Butterfly Museum was cool. It was totally worth $10.
The people that what's it called? Sunset?
Sunshine.
Yeah, no complaints at all. They were nice. They were nice.
Brief and brisk, and
yeah, it was good.
Point. The scooter place was great. It was convenient. They have free shuttle pickup. They have 2 locations. This video is not sponsored by them. It was $120 with my dad's Air Force discount and the $20 insurance thing we got just because. You don't have to put gas back in it, which was nice. It was easy to drive. It was fun. The only problem was a couple of people honking at you because you don't pull out in front of traffic and kill yourself fast enough for them. There's solid traffic.
No, I'm not being mean, but no wonder so many people die in Key West from traffic. They don't drive nicely there.
And there's a lot of tourists and a lot of people drinking and a lot of people on their bikes and a lot of people in their little rental cars like us.
I've seen so many people biking.
A lot of one-way streets.
Key West. I only saw like 2 of them wearing helmets.
And one girl pulled out in front of me.
Look.
She's on the side of the road, and all of a sudden she just decided to go that way. That's why I drive slowly.
I'm one of those people who's big on, like, statistics. You have to wear a helmet. I don't care if it looks bad, if it messes up your precious hair, okay? Because if not, your head is so fragile, okay? And if you are an adult and don't wear a helmet, at least make your kids wear a helmet if you have kids, okay? Because you'll be doing them a favor.
Anyway, the driving could be stressful, and the parking situation stressful. But, you know, I still had fun doing the car, and because of that, we got to go to the beach and the garden and the butterfly museum and the cemetery. And, you know what I mean? It was just cool to do all those things with my dad.
We got to eat, and we just got to sightsee. It
was nice to quickly drive around the roads and look at the pretty houses. It was really nice.
And we went to that little fort thing, too.
Yeah, basically, if you're going to be there all day and you want to get around, instead of a trolley, like, especially if you've done it, trolley is $25, $30 a person.
I like
3 people,
the little rent thing way better than trolley because there's no rush for anything at all, and there was no...
True.
Yeah, you just do whatever you want to do, go wherever you want to go.
And if you have a trolley, you have to wait for up to 15 minutes at each stop, and sometimes it comes to the stop and it's already full.
I know some
so it could be stressful, too.
You know, like tourists, they don't know their way around Key West, but it's not, like, hard to navigate, really.
It's not.
It's so small, and everyone there usually stop. You could stop at a stoplight and be like,
true,
hey,
it did.
Where's this? And someone will just tell you, so.
Or you're in the USA, so your phone service will work there if you're in the USA,
GPS.
And you can use your maps. Not while you're driving, of course. Anyway, I loved it. I loved getting in the car. I loved going around to all those places. If you're planning on going off of the main Duval Street. If you want to just do a few things around Duval, then there's no way that I would get a car.
Yeah.
Because you got to park and walk anyway around that area. So a car's only if you're going to be going outside the major area, you know, in a mile or 2. Anyway, so I liked that a lot. And I liked the Butterfly Museum. It was very, very short, but very pretty experience, especially it was only $12.
It was really nice. And
the cemetery was amazing. I liked it a lot. Sushi was
really
good, but my stomach hurt after I ate there. Don't know if it's because I hadn't eaten anything since yesterday or not. Don't know. And my stomach's been hurting when I eat anything the last few days anyway, though.
Yeah. Oh, sushi was delicious.
Matheson's was good as always, and I found out that warm macaroons I do not care for as much as, like, you know, not warm macaroons. And, you know, like, hey, would you recommend this line to anyone? Well, I can't really answer that question very well because I feel...
I wouldn't.
It's only because, but as being on a charter cruise, I can't...
You know what, not necessarily the line. I wouldn't recommend this ship specifically. Even if it's chartered or not, I still don't particularly like the ship.
Same crew members, and they didn't impress me at all.
So,
probably same food, it just didn't...
You know, the line, maybe there's different ships that are way better. Maybe they're amazing, but I particularly did not like this ship.
Yeah.
Whether it's chartered or not, I mean, I can tell a ship is, you know? I've been on so many ships before.
The small ship, the Empress of the Seas, that was like our favorite small ship. It was awesome. It's nice having everything nice and new and clean, and all the people in there are so fun and nice. Everywhere you go, like meeting people, it makes such a difference.
Was one of my favorite ships.
Because the people.
The crew members.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. It's like going to Disney.
And happy and nice, and it was so nice, seriously.
It's true.
I don't care how old you are, you would like that ship.
It's true.
So nice.
But see, here's one more thing. On the Fathom, we went on the Fathom twice last year, and the first time it had a different set of crew members than the second time.
Yeah, actually,
which made the biggest difference.
One of the only reasons it was really good was because like one or two of the old crew members that were
true.
Like super cool are still on there. The new people.
It's true. The crew can make or break it. Yeah, they can. Yeah, and didn't care for us room steward. This is like such bad service.
I'm so mean. I'm not mean. I swear I'm not a mean person.
Oh, just not happy with that.
Okay,
just
can I
multiple
can I know
things,
something?
but anyway.
And it doesn't make me mad or anything. I just thought it was really funny. He put me and Amy brought covers from home, and he put both of them in one upside down.
Well, oh well, it doesn't matter. But that's not why. That's not what we're saying.
I'm just saying. I thought it was so funny. I don't know why.
I mean, it all started out with the first day of trying to pull a tooth to get my dang bed separated, and then at the end of the whole thing, I couldn't even have my bed separated. Yeah. And then you ask him to do something, he looks so put out. And you try talking, he's just so impatient. And then, anyway, but it keeps the room clean. It's just the whole friendly staff thing. The captain's super.
The captain
Alex is awesome.
So good.
He's so nice and happy. Anyway, I hope this didn't come across as negative because it was what it was. This is what I have, and you know, like my dad says, like I told my dad, I guess the more...
We probably should be in the theater by now.
He's getting his seats. The more cruises we go on, the more we have to compare to. If you've only ever been on one line, and maybe only this line, then you don't know. Maybe, well, you don't know what to compare it to. You don't know what other things are like, what other food is like, what other crew is like, what other ships are like.
For example, the first cruise I ever went on that I can remember since I was like... I went on like Hall & Muck when I was a baby. Obviously don't remember that. But the first cruise I went on basically was the Carnival Glory. And at the time, I thought it was like the most amazing thing ever.
Yeah.
Okay, and now, after I've gone on so many cruise lines, I dislike Carnival and I dislike that ship.
For various reasons.
For various reasons, you know,
your last choice.
Yeah, when you compare it after,
it's not like you dislike it, you have fun on Carnival. It's just your last choice if you were going to book a cruise.
Carnival is most certainly my least favorite cruise line. I'm not going to lie.
But anyway, the more I see, the more I can compare it with, and the more I know there's other things out there that I like better, personally. More better service, more better food, more better, cleaner ships.
I just really like Royal Caribbean.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm, you know, extra...
I'm sure,
seasoned when it comes to...
Honestly, most... well, depending on the kind of person you are, but a lot of the times, if you're going on your first cruise, you'll probably like anything you want if you just really want to go on a cruise.
But anyway, we had a great cruise and a great time, and I would, in the future, like to try one of the big celebrity ships.
Hopefully.
But I wouldn't specifically... Well, I'm not going to book this ship again unless, of course, we go on the... Rock and Romance or something. All the music cruises are on this ship, and of course I'll do it because the music cruise is fun. But I would like to give Celebrity a try on a ship that's not chartered, so I can see again how the whole celebrity thing is. You know, what I can't stand is someone who, when someone tries something one time, they're like, "That was terrible. I'm never gonna go on it again."
Sorry, that's like that's what Dad does.
It's true. That, I mean, come on. The way that something can change from week to week.
True.
Is so drastic. You cannot base it on one time. Okay? You just can't. I've learned this firsthand.
I've been on a cruise ship, the same ship multiple times, and one time I'd love it, and one time I'd be like, eh.
No harsh feelings. It's just not what I expected. And, but I'll try a bigger one in the future. I'm curious about it now to see if that lives up to expectations. There's only been a couple that didn't. MSC Divina did not. The Oasis of the Seas did not. And this one.
I think everything I've been on, my expectations were met. I didn't really have expectations for like the one ship I didn't like, which was like the Majesty. So I wasn't really disappointed.
But now it's probably totally different because it had multi-million-dollar, you know, renovations. But yeah, we're gonna go watch Christopher Cross. I don't know who that is, and it's funny because he's an '80s dude and it's a '70s cruise. But that's our last concert. Menara wish we could have switched it with the ELO, the orchestra.
Like I said, I don't like picky and
don't bring me down.
Like my kind of music, but
down, down,
down. Really all for guitar and instruments. So like their instruments are so good. The whole orchestra, man.
We did do a room tour, but this is the room, you guys. That makes out into a bed, which I'm sure you've seen. We had the beds moved to teeny here. And those are just mirrors, and then there's
and we got Pringles in the fridge.
There's a fridge with Pringles in it.
I don't know why.
And a drawer with an umbrella in it. Wouldn't that make them, like, soggy, you'd think? Put them in there.
Gross.
And they're just... Whoops, they're broken. They already actually sound broken. Look, an umbrella. I never had an umbrella in a stateroom before.
That's nice.
Sorry, a cabinet. We just kind of stuffed stuff up there so we could use this area. Closet with drawers and a safe. Hanging clothes area. Suitcase in front of the bed, so we put it in here. And bathroom. Toilet.
The boiling bog.
Boiling bog. Toilet's nice because it's not squished into corners. Plenty of space.
But the shower's not very
The shower's very small. Very, 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 very tight in here. You know, but it still works. See? It's not too tight. Never been in a shower that's too tight, and I'm big, so. This is it. The bathroom and my little butterfly. It's the cabin, ocean view. I totally want to go on this rock and romance cruise again next year, though. It was awesome. You guys should book it if you love rock and roll. So cool. They have a lot of cool different ones. Soul Train, Country Music Cruise, Flower Power Cruise, Rock and Romance. It was awesome.
Rock and Romance isn't necessarily like a huge rock cruise. It's kind of more like a 70s music cruise.
That's what it is. It's just a 70s music cruise.
It's not like rock, you know,
or romance.
I like a lot of rock music, and this is not very hardcore or anything.
It's just a 70s music cruise.
Yeah.
There you go.